P3 1.1 Freddie pointed to the picture in the adventure magazine. It showed the rough waters of the Red River. Someone in a kayak was shooting downstream. Rapids, he said to his twin sister Marisa. Wet, wild, and dangerous. Tomorrow, that's where we'll be. Roaring down the rapids, shouted Marisa. The twins looked out the side windows of the van. They could hardly wait to get to their Uncle Charlie's house on the banks of the Red River. The van rumbled down a long dirt road. Marisa saw the house first. "We're here!" she yelled. Dad banged on the car horn. The loud noise brought Charlie to the front door. "Uncle Charlie!" the twins yelled. They ran to their favorite uncle. They nearly knocked him over. "My, oh my, would you look at the two of you," Uncle Charlie said. He hugged both of them. That night, the family ate Uncle Charlie's world-famous beef stew. The twins talked about exploring the Red River the next day. "Will we roar down the rapids tomorrow?" asked Marisa. "I doubt it," said Uncle Charlie. "Too dangerous for children." Uncle Charlie ought to know, thought Freddie. Uncle Charlie was an expert kayak racer. The next morning, Freddie and Marisa were up very early. They were surprised to find Uncle Charlie in the kitchen. He had already fixed breakfast and was packing lunches for a day on the river. By the time the family had eaten breakfast, Uncle Charlie had 2 canoes ready to go. He gave the twins a quick lesson on how to paddle a canoe. Then they all set out on the Red River. Uncle Charlie led the way in his yellow kayak. Paddling was hard for the twins. Mom and Dad did most of the work at first. Every now and then, someone paddled too hard. Freezing cold water splashed up into the canoe. A mile downstream, a moose was having an early morning drink. The twins watched quietly. Freddie leaned too far to the side and almost fell in. The sudden sound sent the moose running into the forest. Before long, the thick trees along the river changed to a sheer wall of rocks. The twins could see birds sitting on the ledges above them. Hours passed in no time at all. "Lunchtime!" Uncle Charlie called out. The family paddled to the riverbank and dragged their canoes onto the dry land. Charlie passed around sandwiches and a big bottle of lemonade. After lunch, the family set out on the river again. Soon the twins could hear a low rumble up ahead. Charlie had to steer quickly to keep from hitting a boulder. The quick turn made his kayak flip over. He rolled under the water and popped up with a loud laugh. The roaring sound got louder and louder. Uncle Charlie gave everyone a sign to pull over to the riverbank. "We're going to take it on foot from here," he said. The family followed a path through the woods. As they walked, the sound of crashing water got even louder. The twins moved more quickly down the trail. Soon, they were far ahead of Mom, Dad, and Uncle Charlie. Suddenly, the twins came to an opening in the trees. The river churned like a washing machine in front of them. Rapids. A few minutes later, Mom and Dad caught up. They all looked on without speaking. Mom spotted the yellow kayak first. It cut through the white water. It was Uncle Charlie. He paddled through the rapids with expert strokes. The twins jumped up and down, cheering him on. Uncle Charlie finished his run with a great big whoop. As their uncle paddled over to meet them, the twins could think about only one thing. Someday, that will be us roaring down the rapids.